Hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial, and today we are diving into journaling, doing something very simple and basic. So journaling is something that I really enjoy even when I travel. So I tend to take some basic journaling supplies whenever I travel. So this was something that I did, I think, a year or two back. And I kind of had this video, but I did not edit it. So it was just lying with me. So here I'm showing you some of the pages, etc., that I did when I was traveling, and then I'll show you what all I took or what all I normally take whenever I'm traveling. So just to get an idea that if you want to do such thing, what all can you carry and how can you carry it. Now, as always, whatever products I'm using or talking about, they are listed below in the description of the video. I'll try and link down the categories for you all. And also the book that I'm using, this was actually a handmade book that I made live, I think a couple of years back. So this, I have a YouTube video on how I made it. I'll link that below for you as well. So here were some of the pages that I did, and now I'll show you normally what products, etc., I carry. Now over the period of time they may vary slightly, but the concept remains the same. So first things first, I like to carry some kind of stickers. Now it could be pre-cut stickers or it could be something like these. So these sticker rolls come in very handy, and they are very easy to carry. And also this is the folder that I carry whenever I go. So everything I keep it in one folder. It's easier to handle and easy to carry with me whenever I'm traveling. Another thing that I like to take quite a lot in my traveling is these transfers, because transfers are very easy and quick way to add, pop of colors and designs as backgrounds into your journals. They work beautifully with paper. All you need is a brush and a little bit of water and a scissor wherever you are there, and you should be able to use transfers. So you can see the mix of transfers that I have. So this is one of the transfer that I'm showing you, and here I'll show you one page where I have used it as a background. So what I like to do is I kind of like to keep a mix of some florals, some these kind of geometric patterns and some vintage patterns. So depending on what focal point I'm using, I can kind of vary the design. Second thing that I like to use is these kind of decoupage papers. Now these are CrafTangles decoupage paper, and here you can see one of the page where I have used this decoupage paper as a background. So again, you can have a good mix of florals and vintage. So they will give you a good starting point. And then another most important thing that I like to carry are these sentiment sheets. So I love using these sentiment transparent stickers. These are A4 in size, so they are quite large. And these creativity sentiments are very whimsical and perfect, when I'm in a mood of doing like less is more kind of a thing, because that really helps me think of how I can use one product in so many ways. So in such kind of journal pages, I really like to use these kind of my creativity sentiments, etc. Now, these are some of the focal points that I use. So these are all printed on by a laser printer on like a 250 GSM cardstock, and I use them. So I keep like a bunch of these, and then depending on the design, I use these as a focal point. Now, another thing that I like to carry is these 4x6 stickers by CraftAngle. So they are very small and tiny, so they don't take up a lot of space, and they have like a 25 designs in one pack. So you have a lot of options to choose from. And here you can see me showing you quite a few projects where I have used them. So that ways they really work. And here I'm showing you some of the sticker rolls which I have used. So between sticker rolls and 4x6 stickers, I think you'll have a good collection. And then I like to keep such kind of like old notebook papers, and I keep this kind of a bag where I keep whatever extras I have, like half pieces of sticker rolls, some negative die cuts, some old pages, some leftover pattern papers, leftover transfers, etc. So whatever I have left over that I think will go well, like scripty designs or old newspaper or old books kind of a thing, I keep it. Then I also have some colorful paper. It could be colorful handmade paper or something, just to add a pop of color here and there. So I kind of keep all those little stuff in this kind of a bag, so that everything, all that kind of additional stuff is at one place whenever I think of adding, like a little bit of stuff here and there. Another most important thing that I like to carry with me are these two stencils and one pen. So these are like pretty basic geometric stencils that you get in any stationery store. And this is what I like to, use a lot. And here I'm showing you some of the pages where I just do simple doodling and these to create kind of shapes just to add an interest. And I always normally use a black ballpoint, which I was just showing you. And then other staple supplies that I take with me are one scissor, one pen knife, and then a couple of brushes, some glue, tissue to keep my brushes dry, etc., some paper clips to hold my journal in place. Then another thing that I like to carry is my watercolors. Now, these liquid watercolors, I normally don't carry it in a bottle. I rather put them in a palette and I let the liquid watercolors dry. They take 2 to 3 days to dry, and then I carry that palette with me wherever I go. So that was all that I carry, and everything fits in that folder that I showed you, so it is easier to carry. And here are some of the pages that I made in the same trip that I was talking about, using just the supplies that I had in my bag or the folder. And I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. It was not very artsy tutorial, but something helpful, hopefully. I'll see you soon with another tutorial. Till then, guys, take care. Bye bye.